operating on you.
He says,
Put
the
that away.
gallbladder has to come out.
Oh, no.
He had taken a lot of x-rays beforehand, so he didn't just say it.
Only one time. Well, I thought it was my lower intestines. You know, I read about these attacks you get then, you know.
Diverticulosis or something.
Yeah, whatever you call it. So anyway, I went in the hospital. They operated on me. Took my gallbladder out very well. But, pardon me. While I'm in there, I got pneumonia.
Mm.
And that was bad enough. When I was ready to come out, and I got what they call C. diff.
Yeah.
I never heard of that before.
It's an antibiotic resistant intestinal bacterial infection that
Oh my God.
you just,
Where do you get that from? Being in the hospital?
Germs in the hospital.
Yep.
That shouldn't
You
happen.
don't wanna go to the
We
hospital.
got the germ in the hospital.
That should
Yeah.
not happen. That's unbelievable
Yeah.
that these things happen.
And I was there, I was in the hospital 5 months for that.
Oh,
Ah.
my God.
5
you
months.
came home once, right, and had to go
I
back?
came home, I was home 2 days, I
Ugh.
had to go right back again.
Oh,
Mm.
And then while she was in the hospital, I couldn't even see her. They won't let me out of my room.
Yeah, it's highly contagious.
Anybody came in, I had to put a gown on,
Gloves, mask.
gloves and everything else.
it's highly contagious, obviously, because you got it from
Really?
somebody in the
Yeah,
hospital.
really, yeah.
They should have known better.
They
Well,
don't though.
you know what
Jeez.
happens is it's unfortunate, I see it all the time working in the nursing home, is that they don't clean. Like if one patient goes home and they don't clean the bed rails and the tables
right,
and
that's right.
everything, just, you know, they should just go
With
in and,
bleach.
yeah,
Literally.
yeah. And if you've,
Fumigate.
and it just passes.
They,
Or they clean and then they don't take their gloves off and they go into another room and start cleaning and they leave it in that room and then the patient touches the table and
Well, you read Freakonomics, right?
Yeah.
he's
And
reading it.
Super Freakonomics, I think, is the one that talked about doctors not washing their hands and stuff.
Between patients.
Yeah, and this
Yeah.
was just a recent study
Uh-huh.
done because the doctors felt that they knew so much
Yeah.
that they knew whether or not there were germs on their hands. So in most cases, they would just not wash their hands.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they just, because they believed they were so much more intelligent, they didn't have to.
Yeah.
And so they were finding, they did this study, and it's in the Super Freakonomics, and how they did this and went through, and it was the doctors themselves.
Doctors, nurses, housekeeping,
The higher up they
CNAs.
But
went.
this was
The
turn of the
worse it got.
century though, Karen.
No.
Wasn't
This was
No,
like
this is-
a few years ago, like 4 years
Oh.
ago. This was the turn of the century by any.
You gotta check the middle of that, honey.
It was just amazing.
You mean doctors now aren't doing
Doctors now, and this guy
They'll go
implemented
between
this-
rooms and not wash their hands.
And this guy who did this study was trying to implement procedures, and it was just, he just met a huge wall of resistance from the doctors and the staff because it
has to be
was
ready.
taking up too much of their time. And what they did is when they, in
What do
the,
you do, take pictures?
I'm videoing you.
No kidding.
So tell us again, Uncle Joe, your birthday.
My birthday is 9/16/16.
Oh, and you were this last birthday, you were,
Last birthday I was 96.
and we're glad of it.
I miss not being active.
Active.
Like I was. I
Yeah.
miss it.
Is it arthritis or just
No,
slow?
it's my
What's
It
happening?
was my kidney. Years ago,
this is
I was,
delicious.
I was fortunate. I never smoked.
Good.
Yeah.
I never drink. The only thing I drink is wine with my meal. And
That's why you're 96.
Well,
Yeah, and I was just reading up on that. And if you don't smoke, you add 10 years to your life.
Mm-hmm.
And if you, whatever older you get, all these years. Of course, when I was raised, way back, you talk 1916,
Yes.
and, you know, the people raised their own food.
Oh,
Right,
sure.
And so we ate good food, Mom made,
yeah,
when she cooked, it was all good food.
yes.
So that's why I was a healthy, I was a healthy.
Oh, yeah.
But, I don't understand what, being as active as I was, my wrist got very, very sore.
Mm.
Purple
I thought it was
toe.
arthritis, see?
Ah.
So I went to the doctor. The doctor said, you know, I'll take care of it for you. And he put me on ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Everything you can do.
Can I put it right on here, or should I
Yes.
put something under?
No, you can put on.
Right on.
That's the worst.
So,
thing.
right, because that just
Two
kills your,
pills,
There we go.
200 millimeter twice a day.
oh my
Come
Lord.
back to me in a month. Okay.
Okay.
And what
I
did
went
that,
back in a month. First thing he asked me was, how's your stomach? Fine. Got any pain? in it? No.
Yes, sure.
How's your wrist? Same thing, terrible, can't move. Well, we give you 400 milligrams twice a day, 2 pills. You see me in a month. So it was all the way up to 800 milligrams.
that's a lot.
Woo!
Okay.
And
Plus, we're
I-
used-
That's all right, but we could just use the Susan, 'cause
Yeah.
we don't wanna have to have you
Yeah, you can
go
sit
through all
down
that.
and then.
Yeah, we'll get it.
and